Hey Maxleets, how do you identify foods that are harmful to your body? I'm not talking about the general idea of, how certain foods are bad, but how do they specifically affect you? One of the most effective ways to do this is elimination dieting. Well, with elimination dieting, you are removing a particular food item or a food group from your diet to see what effects it has on your body and your health. So I'll take myself as an example. I didn't take my eating seriously until 2014. And from January 2014, I started a particular meal plan that was drastically different from how I was eating before. The meal plan itself isn't necessarily what's really important in this case, but it's really what I discovered while I was on this meal plan journey. So one of the things that I actually realized is that sugar greatly compromises my immune system. So I suffer from seasonal allergies. And for many years, I was not having any seasonal allergies when I was on this new meal plan. And it was great. It was awesome. Then, at some point, my seasonal allergies came back. And I was like, well, what just happened? And then I realized I started having sugar. So I know that when I start to have too much sugar in a very short period of time, that compromises my immune system. So that's an example of something you can do when it comes to elimination dieting. So the best way for you to really approach this is to take one thing out and do it for the course of about 3 weeks and just notice what differences come up. So does your mood change? Does your energy levels change? Does your activity change? If you're a person who works out, does your performance change? Does your recovery time change? All of these things are factors that may influence the body and also influence your mood, not to mention your mindset. So it's very important to do those things. Now, there are some ways to prep before you start your 3-week removal journey. You can start to pull it back a little bit depending on how much you're consuming that particular food item. So in that case, you can start to pull it back and then just start to fully introduce removing that item over the course of those 3 weeks. Then, once you realize what the differences are, if you do decide that you want to bring that food item back into your diet again, you want to slowly bring it back in over the course of the next couple of weeks. So don't just, cold turkey, just remove it altogether for 3 weeks, and then after 3 weeks, you just bring it back and start eating the way you used to. You want to make sure you're bringing it back gradually. So if you were having it every day before all of this, you might want to start having it maybe once a week when you're reincorporating it, or twice a week, and then just start to gradually increase it from there if you decide you want to bring it back into your diet. All right, guys, thanks very much for listening. Until next time, you max your life.